if you remove that chapter from it, it will reduce the $20 probably. If I'm not wrong,
Okay, fine.
it will reduce your $20, and that is fine. In my opinion, we don't need that thing as of now. What we need is more of preparation in the right way. Okay, once we need,
Fine.
we'll see into that. Okay, but first get the
No
membership.
problem.
Membership will decrease your cost a big amount of, like, if you are not member, let me show you actually my screen. Okay, so if you are not member, how much the fees changes, let's see into that. So here I'm at. So if I go to, like, probably the cost it will show me to, it will show me the cost of US. Okay, so let's say if I go to, if I'm not member, okay, PMP certification. If I'm not member, it will be $675. With the member, it becomes 425. So 425 plus, let's say even 150, 550, even it saves me $100 or something like that. Plus, when the Pembroke 8 or other things get, you will be able to get that thing. And in addition to that, once you are certified PMP, you can get free PDs and multiple things. So getting membership is always reasonable.
Okay.
Okay.
Another question connected with this, that right now my account location is Saudi, so it is fine. There is no problem.
You can, wherever you are, how you fill the application, take a membership. Whatever your account
Okay,
says, you just take a membership. It has nothing to do with that.
fine.
Okay.
No problem. Thank
Okay.
you.
Exam fees, Said, vary from country to country. Aisha, Aisha, what is your update, sister? Aisha, Aisha Ahmed.
जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर
Anji, what
अस्सलाम
is?
वालेकुम सर
Walaikum salam. What is your update, sister?
sir I'm nowadays I'm completing last topic my closing
Closing topic.
जी sir
Yeah, we get a momentum and then suddenly you break it. Don't do that, sister.
sir actually I told you as
Try to do something. One is greater than zero. The
sir
most,
I sir do agree but I just came from office
that's okay.
just how 15 days minutes back
That's okay. But that's what I'm saying. Even instead of breaking the momentum, even giving sister 20 minutes, 30 minutes will keep the ball rolling. Okay? Try to do that.
okay
Yes.
okay sir okay.
Okay, Rashid, have you done the next 180 mocks? Were you able to do that? Rashid Khalil? Rashid Saab? Okay. Shubham, what's your update here? Shubham?
Sir, I'm working on the topics actually still, but
How
still
many?
I'm on Teams topic. I was
Yeah.
doing the RC for
It's
that.
been 2 months, yeah. Let's get this thing.
Yeah, I know.
Please, Shubham, you need to, like, this story you will keep hearing from yourself, that I don't have time, I don't have time. You have time, yeah. You can decrease 1 hour of sleep. You can do in early in the morning. Fix something and work into that. Otherwise, the I will be here even if it takes you. Ask me on that day.
I will cover up actually still. There is 4 days holidays also. Eid holidays
That's
here.
okay, but we could have done
So
180 mocks
I
in
will
that.
cover up most of the topics now in these holidays.
Please try to complete that. That's very important. Ji Rashid Saab, Rashid Khalil.
Yes, sorry. So that I could not able to unmute it. Now, day after tomorrow, I will start 2, 3, 4 in 4 days. I will finish all 180 mocks.
Okay.
I'm trying. It's my idea. I don't know what happened, but
That's
this is
okay.
my planning.
Rashid, let's do question number 1. Why don't you solve that?
Okay. The project manager wants to ensure that deliverables are realistic, but the appropriate action to do a key project resource is discussing the complexity of the project deliverables with the project manager 2 weeks before the kickoff call. The resource expressed nervousness and concern regarding the deliverables. The project manager want to ensure that deliverables are realistic. What approach? Implement a feasibility study and then assess the review the results. Hold the meeting with the project sponsor to discuss the resource concerns and revise the project charter. Ensure the concerns are documented in the issue log for later review. Start to identify threats and preventive actions by performing a risk assessment. So he is asking what project manager want to ensure the deliverables are realistic. So we can eliminate the sponsor and issue log, because it will not be doing the ensuring that these things. Now to start identify threats and implement feasibility study. So feasibility study is not ensuring that deliverables are realistic, and assess the review the results. Start identify threats and preventive actions by performing the risk assessment. So I go for with D.
You go with D. Okay. Anyone who disagrees with D option? Everybody, please put your answers in the comment box, because I want to review every single answers with the justification. When you answer in the chat box, I want to review it. What is your justification? And Manila, there's an option you can answer me directly. Okay. You said Rashid D, right? D for Delta.
Yes.
Okay. Your answer is option D. Okay. Anyone who disagrees, because I can see the comment box, everyone kind of agrees with Rashid that what Rashid is saying is right. Maybe they know Rashid is mostly right. So, but let's go with the question, Rashid. Let's go with that. Okay, Rashid, how did you implement? How you eliminated option A?
Because it's a implement a feasibility study and then assess the review of the results. So what he's saying is the before 2 weeks he's saying the project is complexity of the project. So the resource is saying that it is difficult. So he is nervous. So what if he is nervous a resource regarding the deliverables? So better to identify what are the threats, what is his pros and cons, why you are nervous. So he say, so assess his threats, whatever he perceive, and then tell him this is the actionable and we can perform this, because the risk is the best, uncertainty is the risk.
So why don't we go and talk to sponsor about it? That the deliverables are realistic or not? Why don't we do that? Option B.
The matter is not that this is the question is the he has to consider
that
resource nervousness
Sir,
of the.
sir,
So if he take this,
Rashid sir, this line.
so where is
The project manager want to ensure the deliverables are realistic. How do you justify that?
so because he 2 weeks ago there is a resource expressive nervousness discussing the complexity of the deliverables with the project manager, and 2 weeks before the kickoff, the resource expressed nervousness regarding, which is a matter of resource nervousness.
That's okay, sir. You are continuously saying the same thing. I am asking you, how do you justify this line? That I respect that, but you are saying that's okay. He is nervous and etc. etc. How do you want to make sure deliverables are realistic? I'm not saying your answer is right or wrong. Whatever your answer is, that's okay. But how did you justify this line? The project manager wants to ensure. That is not the question at all, that resource is nervous or not. That is not the question. The question is that the project manager want to ensure the deliverables are realistic. What is the appropriate action for that? And there is no option into that. Even if, like, my problem is your focus on the keyword. That is wrong. This is not the keyword. This is the keyword, sir. Deliverables are realistic or not. Okay. Even if the option you have chosen, a D option, it does not justify resource nervousness or anything. Does it justify? That is my point.
Yes, because
no. Start today. How does this helps in resource nervousness? The nervousness, you go and talk to him, do some motivation call. That's how the nervousness helps. Na? How does identifying threat? If your keyword is, let's say I said this is not the line here. Okay, I remove this line just for the sake of discussion. I remove this line, and you are saying this thing. All 4 options are wrong. Resource nervousness has
for my opinion is that because if he's nervous, we need to. He's
Rashid
nervous
sir,
because of some threats.
I have nothing to do. If someone is nervous about a deliverable, nervousness is not tangible. It has nothing to do, sir. If you are nervous about that something, why would I start identifying threats and preventive action on the base of your nervousness? What is the data behind it? Every single time a resource become nervous, I should start identifying risk. That's my point, sir.
That's okay. But hold meeting with the project sponsor,
I'm
discuss
not
the
saying,
resource
I'm
concern.
not saying that is the answer. I'm just saying, how do you eliminate the option? Let me tell you, your answer is right. Your keyword is wrong. Your focus is wrong. Your answer is right. Start to identify the threat. I am telling you, your keyword is wrong. Resource nervous has nothing to do with the entire question. How nervousness, sir, can be resolved by this thing? There is no motivation. If there was an option, then we can discuss that thing. Okay, let's see how we work. Nervousness has nothing to do with. You need to identify better keywords, sir. That's the important thing here. Okay, Rashid sir.
Okay, agreed.
That we need to work. Your answer is right. Your keyword is wrong, and that's a very important thing. Keyword is the real thing here. Samia, why did you went for the A option? Samia, why did you went for the A option?
Because the keyword I found is to ensure the deliverables are realistic.
Okay, so why does
So just to find
okay,
that out,
why not D in that case?
why not? Because these two are, because first we have to find out if the deliverables are realistic. So it means we have to do the feasibility study first just to find out if those are realistic. Then we can find out the risk against that.
Okay.
Or maybe do assessment.
Where are we in the project? Where are we? Initiation, planning, execution, monitor. Where are we?
We are in the planning.
We are in the planning. Okay. And we go back to the feasibility study. When does is the feasibility study my problem? When does the feasibility study happen? Samia, when does the feasibility study happen? In the need assessment part. Business case before benefit management at that place happen. Okay. Your keyword was right. Your elimination technique was not right. Let's give you one more question. Samia, go ahead and solve this one. Everyone else, please put your answers in the comment box. And this is batch 5. This is the coaching call. I go deep into the question. I don't want to solve 100 questions here. I want to solve 4, 5, even 10 questions. But see the direction you are moving. Okay. See the direction we are moving. That's the most critical part here. G, please. Samia, solve this question.
Yeah. During user testing, a client agrees to the final product. One day later, the client indicated that the final product may not be acceptable. What should the project manager's first step for resolving this issue? Discuss concerns with the client and consult the project acceptance criteria. Review the project quality management plan. This cannot be the answer. Review the project's requirement document. And refer to the project charter and lesson learned. In the project charter, we don't have that much detail, so the D option can be eliminated. Review the project's requirement document. Clients indicate that the final product may not be acceptable. So in this word, we have
recording in progress.
We are in the monitoring, control and monitoring phase. Client agrees to the final product. The product is in the final stage. One day later, the client agrees, indicate that the final product may not be acceptable. I think so. Reviewing the project quality management plan has nothing to do with it because it is something that we have to do with the client. So I think so. The A is the right answer. Discuss concern with the client and consult the project acceptance criteria. Because whenever a client accepts the project or any increment, he has to approve his checklist that he managed at his end, and that is acceptance criteria.
Okay, thank you for that. Mashafakir, why do you think B is the right answer?
Sir, in that case, during the user testing, a client agrees the final product. One day later, the client indicates the product were not acceptable, sir. This is why the quality control need to check, sir.
Okay. Where is the quality control? First of all, you said quality control. Where is quality control here? The option you are choosing is review the quality management plan. What does the quality management plan has? The client already agrees and then change this thing. So
Okay.
Mushfiq, verified deliverable. Verified deliverable is checking with the client. Okay, verify. If we talk about the deliverable journey, okay, deliverable journey. So once deliverable is produced, let's say a deliverable has been made. Okay, once the deliverable has been made, the deliverable goes to the internal team. The internal team check it according to the quality management plan. Okay, once the deliverable is checked according to quality management plan, then quality management plan has nothing else to do here. Okay, so if I go with that, let me share the screen. So if I deliverable goes to control quality team, they check it according to quality management plan. If they say it, this becomes verified deliverable. Now this deliverable has been inspected by the team. Quality management plan job is done. When it goes to the client check it according to scope baseline. Okay, he's checking according to scope baseline, and you get accepted or validated deliverable. So the question here was that the accepted deliverable he's changing into it. So quality plan Mushfiq has nothing to do with it. Okay.
Okay. So in that case, A will be the right
A will
answer.
be the right
Sorry.
answer. For sure. Aftab sir, are you with me? Aftab sir?
Sir, am I audible?
Ji. Next question, please.
A new product development project is to be initiated in a difficult business context. Competition is driving prices down and supply costs are rising. Competition is driving prices down and supply costs are rising. Why would an agile incremental project approach be the safest choice in this context? Alpha, it ensures that the project can be cancelled at any time without loss. Early failure concept. It accelerates delivery of business value and minimizes risk of irrelevancy. It reduces the team size and eliminates communication bottlenecks. It provides stringent methods to reduce cost of quality and conformity. While going with the elimination technique, I will reduce or eliminate, first of all, delta D. Then I'm going to reduce Charlie. My answer is A.
It ensured that project can be cancelled at any time. Why
Because of
why we want to cancel the project?
In my personal opinion, because the competition is driving prices down.
Okay.
Seeing the business case, which we have discussed very early, on the basis of business case, we have developed the project charter. If that is the case, if we see the project is not going to, as per the objectives of the sponsor or stakeholders, key stakeholders, so they can take their money away and they can cancel at any time.
So what
is in that perspective?
What is the question here? I am still not getting. What's the question here? What was the question?
The question is in this environment where competition is driving prices down and supply costs are rising, why the agile approach is the best to be adopted?
Yes, that is the question. That is the question, that why incremental approach, not just agile, why the incremental approach is there. Okay, let's go into that detail. After, what is an incremental approach?
It is iterative. It is iterative, and it is always being done in packets. The delivery is in packets. Delivery is not
Elaborate
as a
more.
whole.
Elaborate more. What do you mean by packets, or like how that works?
Just like the series, Game of Thrones series, that we find in one episode or in seasons, right? So if what does it mean? It means the most beautiful thing of agile is that where failure comes or failure becomes visible very early, and that is the best thing, because instead of investing your whole resources for the longer duration, and then you come at the conclusion that the project is going to be at loss and we are going to close. So instead of wasting that money, time, resources, earlier loss and failures are always accepted and appreciated in agile technique. That's why it is preferred.
Acha, what is the concept of minimum viable product in agile? Minimum.
Whatever is the unnecessary, whatever is not required, should be eliminated, should not be done.
That is not minimum viable product. What is minimum viable product? That is the cornerstone of the agile, and like we call it MVP. Something you make, give it to the customer, get the feedback, and improve into it. Okay, that is the heart and soul of PMP or agile. Minimum viable product. You make something, you go to the customer, you show it, you get the feedback, you improve it to it, and you continuously do into that. If you look at the question, how did you eliminate this option, Aftab sir? It's such a beautiful option. How did you eliminate it? Like, this is the real purpose of agile here. B is the right answer. But this is the real purpose of agile here. We deliver value, we deliver business value, the business value in increments. We give some of the value, the customer has it, and then more, and then some more. Okay, instead of giving the entire value in one go, we deliver value in parts. And that is why B is the right answer. Okay, B is the right answer, not A. Because, okay, we can cancel project anytime without loss. How that is possible? That is not possible without any loss. With minimum loss. Okay, with minimum loss can be. So when we deliver value incrementally in parts, anytime, whatever the same context you were saying, we can minimize the loss, minimize the risk. I delivered something. Okay, I will not do the next iteration. I will not do the next iteration. Okay, so minimize the loss into that. B is the right answer. Okay, Aftab sir, is it clear, sir? Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Acha ji, Tasawwur Rahman. Next one.
Which two approaches should the project manager take to correct the team's approach? The marketing director is displeased that the agile innovation team is producing too many novelty products with too little business. Sir, can I ask for what are the novelty products?
Okay, the marketing display, like novelty is something new you can consider. Okay, something out of the box, you can consider that thing into your mind, just for understanding. You can break the word this way: novelty. It is more towards new, right? New, unusual. Break down the why.
Ask the team to take a training course on direct response marketing, increase the story sizes. Let's survey end users and integrate resulting behavior into the product backlog. So the marketing director can do its story. By using the elimination techniques, eliminate A and would go for C and B.
You are going to increase the story size?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about this thing. Tasawwur, what is a user story?
Sir, user stories are the requirements.
Okay, user story are the requirement. So, and what is story point?
Story points are the story points. Story points are the stories that that has been done in specific times.
No.
The velocity of times.
No. Story point is the effort required to complete a user story.
Complete one
user story. You are increasing the, like, if something can be done, just to understand the Tasawwur, if something can be done in 2 hours, why do you want to do in 6 hours? That's what you are saying. When you are saying increase the story, user story, right? What you are saying here, increase the user story size, right? Why do you want to do, like, I want to add more value into that. Agile is increment. Small parts. This is against the Agile principle. Okay? Add a process to make, we don't want more process, that is eliminated. Okay? Ask the team to take a training course, has nothing to do with that. We need to make sure the most valuable thing is produced, and that is option A. That is first answer. We need to send survey to get, again, valuable things. What is the more valuable thing to do into that product? Okay, the Tasawwur sahab? The Tasawwur need to work a lot on the concepts here. Huh? Need to work a lot. Sure. Yeah. Okay, some people, Salman Khalid, so you gave only one answer. In the option, it was written 2 answers. So in the exam, let's say you get a question where it is written 2 answers. Unless you give 2 answers, it will not move forward. That will be in the software. So you will have that benefit that if I miss it, like, if you can think, na, if it is written 2, I miss it, then in the exam, in the real exam, when it was written 2, and if you select one option, you cannot move forward.
I have to return the book by Friday.
Actually, I was reviewing the other options, so it vanished away. That's why I couldn't type the other one.
It was 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. A question was there. You cannot say, Salman, I vanished that.
No. Actually, that is my pace. Actually.
Okay, let's see
so
your
actually,
pace. Let's see your pace. Solve this one.
The top operations and getting system development on the teams. So we can from the product level continuous not getting sustainability and investment from the teams. How should the product owner address the problem? Define a minimum viable product with the team and prioritize relevant backlog items. Okay, reduce the number of team members to guarantee a positive return on investment, and identify minimum marketable features and prioritize relevant backlog items. Work with the project manager to run a retrospective and perform project consolidation. Okay, so with the elimination technique over here, I'll eliminate first the option D. Work with the project manager to run a retrospective and perform project cancellation. So this is nothing to do with the question that we are looking the answer for. Option C is identify minimum marketable features and prioritize relevant backlog items. This could be, so we will park this. The other one is the option B, reduce the number of team members as necessary to guarantee a positive return on investment. So this, like reducing the team members is nothing to do with the return on investment kind of a phenomena. So we can eliminate this. So with option A, define a minimum viable product with the team and prioritize relevant backlog items. So that could be one of the answers as well, because while defining a new, like a viable product with the team and prioritize relevant, yes, and because we need to prioritize the backlog in which we can include the user stories or the story points which can improve the return on investments. So I think so I will go with the option A in this scenario.
So you solve the question very quickly. You are saying your speed is very slow.
Actually, I am doing something else on my table as well. Like I'm in office, that's why.
So you cannot say that your pace is low.
Yeah.
The thing is that you are not focused. That is the problem.
Yes, exactly. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you went towards which option?
For option A.
How? Why not C?
Okay, so in identify minimum marketable features, so and prioritize relevant backlog. That could be a one thing, but I'm thinking that product owner cannot go into the market and to introduce the marketable features.
MVP is also called as minimum marketable features product. Like
Okay.
the purpose of MVP is how to look into that. Acha, very important thing. In this question, who are you? In this question, who are you?
Not including user innovation. Product owner.
You are product owner. 99% of the time, you are a scrum master or things of those nature. But in this question, who are you? Product owner.
Product owner.
Okay.
Yes.
So product owner needs to identify, like define a minimum viable product with the team and prioritize the relevant back. It's not the team's job. It's your job. It's not the team job. It's a product owner job to identify that. Team job is team job is to complete it. Okay. The interesting thing was product owner. You are the product owner. And please, everybody, try to answer in the questions. What do you think is the right or wrong option? Okay. Please try to answer. Thank you, Salman. Shubham, are you with me? Shubham?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, not this one. Solve this one. Please.
How the team can increase their chance of producing successful recommendation. A company is losing market share to disruptive competitors with new business models. A cross-functional agile team has been formed to recommend ways to recover market share. Team can increase the chances of producing successful recommendation. Gain a deep understanding of why customers are disappointed by the company's product. Focus on enabling profitable delivery of unique, high-quality, innovative products. Understand how the competitors' business models can reach more consumers at a lower cost. Focus on understanding the value consumers seek and the value competitors offer. Market share to support new business. So the question is saying they are losing because of the new business models.
Mm-hmm.
So so that we have to understand the business model, that can be something which can increase the chances of providing successful recommendation. So I will go with option C in that case. So we should understand that what business models they are adapting and see, compare them with our business model and the scope for improvement.
Okay. Why not A, B, or D?
Gain a deeper knowledge, customers are disappointed, because it is not saying that customer is disappointed. It is saying they have adopted a new business model, but it's not about the quality of product. So not option A. And for enabling profitable delivery of unique high quality. So again, D also is again talking about the product quality and innovation. So it is not, question is not saying that there is any problem with the product. It is the business model is having a problem. So, and option D is focusing on understanding consumer seeks and the value competition. So, but again, it is about value. So, D is also a good option, but C is
Okay,
more
let's
addressing
talk
the
about
needs,
value.
like,
Let's talk about value. What is value? In your mind, what is value? In Agile, what is
value is like
Hmm.
value is the more useful, what makes the product more useful.
what is product most useful? Okay, let's go to the question. This is an interesting question, guys. A company is losing market share. They are losing the market share to disruptive competitors with a new business model. So somebody has a new business model, something they are delivering. As a result, a market share is going. Okay, it nowhere said it's a low cost model, disruptive business model, something out of the box they did. A cross-functional agile team, you make a new team, has recommended ways to recover market shares. Now, Shubham, they make a new ways how we can get our market share back. Okay, how can the team increase the chances of producing successful recommendation? What we can do into that? Now, understand how the competitor's business model can reach more consumer. If we understand his business model, he already has his business model. If I try to copy paste him, I cannot beat him at his game. Yeah, it's his business model. You cannot beat me at my business model. Like I put customized roadmap, daily follow. If no, majority people have started doing it, you cannot do that. You don't know what follow up means. I'm an obsessive person. You cannot copy me. You got my point?
Okay.
You cannot copy
Yeah,
me. That is my strength. That is my nature. I do follow up. I love to do that. Like, for example, if somebody says that I read books for my fun. You cannot compete me at my strength. You got my point?
Mm.
How can you compete?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my strength. Okay. For example, let's say Shubham, you were driving, I guess, when you were solving the question. So if you're a good driver, I cannot compete that. I'm a bad driver. When I'm driving, I don't use mobile. Sometimes I don't listen to music because I focus 100%. And when my wife is driving, she's listening to music, talking to kids, kind of yelling at the kids. And I cannot, I focus 100% into that. I'm a bad driver. It's not my strength. So that eliminates at the first thing. Cost is not
Okay.
value. It needs to
Then
be.
D is the only good option, I believe. Then
Okay, gain a deep understanding of why the customer. That's a very beautiful option. You eliminated it by customer is the king. If I go towards, I eliminate C, I hold A with my DL. Like I need to understand why the customer is doing something and how things work for the customer. Very important. Focus on enabling profitable delivery of unique, high quality and innovative. Yeah, okay, but that does not give me any tangible thing. Okay. Now, focus on understanding the value consumers seek and value competitor offer. Like A option is again talking about customer, but D option moved further ahead. It said, okay, what does the competitor want and how I can improve it? What does the customer want and give it to the customer? Okay, what does my customer want? Like, for example, you can take the PMP training for $10. You are paying $899, right? Instead of $10, you are paying $899. Why? Because you need a customized roadmap. You need a system where we can work into that. That is my thing. If I say, okay, I'll make the PMP program more cheaper than Udemy or other things, that is a never ending thing. You cannot provide the value into that. People buy Toyota, people buy Rolls Royce also. The value is different. Who is your customer? You need to define that and provide the value into that. Okay? So D is the right
Okay.
answer here.
thank you.
A very important question, understanding into that way. Okay, thank you.
Manila here, may I ask a question on that?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, because the customer is again expecting to recover market share. So we, I thought, would actually give profitable delivery
That
of
is not a
unique high
tangible.
quality knowledge.
That is not a tangible. Okay, let's go with the B option, Manila. Focus of enabling profitable delivery of unique, high value, high quality, innovative product. And that is exactly what we need to identify. First of all, what does the customer wants? Okay, what does the customer want? Okay,
Okay.
he may not want a unique things. How many of the time you want the same thing? How many of the time you go to the same restaurant, eat the same damn food and like it? I do it. So I need to identify what does the customer want. Got my point?
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Right? Okay. So Manila, go for the next one, please.
Over the past 6 months, the development cost per story has risen by more than 250% due to a faulty platform which is no longer supported. The product vision highlights unique features of the platform as a prerequisite for the product. Unique features. Okay. What should the project manager do to determine next steps? The product vision highlights unique features of the platform as a prerequisite, and the development cost will be rising more than 2% due to faulty platform. Okay. Project manager do to determine next steps. Cancel the project? No. Ask the product owner to select alternative? No. Cancel the project as the product vision cannot know. Run what if cost impact scenarios with the product owner. So D would be the option for this, because we cannot cancel project. Usually in Agile or in any project, we always look for the solution. Ask the product owner when there's a problem. We don't go to the product owner to look for the alternative platform. Cancel the project as the product vision cannot be fulfilled. It's not about vision, whether it can fulfill or not. So we will have to do the cost impact scenarios with the product owner, so that, we can identify, the faulty platform versus the vision highlighted as a prerequisite. I think, so D would be the right answer, D for Delta.
Achha, what is a what if analysis? What is a what if analysis?
What if cost impact scenarios would be
I'm generally asking, what is a what if analysis? What if analysis basically look at the multiple options. If you do this, what will happen? If you do that, what will happen? So we are looking at the what if analysis. If I do this, what will happen? But if I do this, what will happen? So we look at different scenarios. That is what if analysis. Your answer is right. I'm just trying to put the context.
Yeah.
What is what if analysis? Manikan?
Sure.
Mani?
Yeah. Yes.
Go ahead.
How should the Agile team move forward? The Agile team will take over from another supplier to maintain a client's website. The team notices that recent browser changes imply that most of the website's existing content would now require users to install a plugin. How should the Agile team move forward? A. Inform the client and propose an impact analysis. Update all pre-existing code to remove plugin dependencies. Inform the client about the previous supplier's negligence. Deliver the code updates as defined in the contract. Okay. Take off. The Agile team will take over. The team notices that there is an outside in place. That's all. Okay. So the browser requires a new plugin to be installed. Update all pre-existing code to remove plugin dependencies. Deliver the code updates. Okay, so we have to arrive at a solution. So I will remove, using elimination technique, I will remove option C, inform the client about the previous supplier's negligence. Inform the client and propose an impact analysis. Okay, option A also talks about impact analysis, but to arrive at a solution, I would go with option B or D. Telling the code updates as stated in the contract. Okay, I think it would be option B. Update all pre-existing code to remove plugin dependencies.
All of them.
Update all pre-existing code to remove plugin dependencies. See, the question is, website, most of the websites existing content would now require users to install a plugin.
Mhm.
So if you want to avoid this, update all the pre-existing code to remove plugin dependencies may solve this. This is something like to
Why not
software
D?
thing.
Why not D?
Deliver the code updates as defined in the contract. That is also okay.
You said, Manikan,
That's what I said, either B or D. I'm confused between B and D.
That's okay. Whatever the answer you say, I am with you. But the point here is that you need to select one option. Okay, and then move it into that way. Let's go back to the
Okay,
question.
then I'll with B. I'll go with B.
Okay. How did you
Until
remove the A and D?
no, I removed A and C actually.
You
I'm
said,
confused between B and D.
you said B option. No. What is you confused? That is out of the question. What your answer
Okay.
is the answer. So now my question is, if you went with the B, how did you eliminate
Yeah.
it D and A? That's my question.
Inform the client and propose an impact analysis. Deliver the code of this as stated in the contract. I thought, see, now we have to install a plugin where the B option says plugin dependency can be removed.
Okay, let's
That's
come
the keyword I think.
back to the question back. So you are saying it's a software question. So let me take it another angle. You are working as an MEP engineer. Due to recent regulations, you have to change all valves. This is the question. It's the exactly same question in a productive scenario. You are an MEP engineer and you have to change all valve because of our new compliance. What would you do?
First, remove the walls. We have to see. Okay.
You can directly remove all the valves.
Impact.
You need to do
No.
impact analysis. If I
Exactly,
remove,
impact analysis. Yeah.
you need to do the impact analysis, the cost, the schedule, and communicate that to the client. You cannot remove all the valve. Similarly, you cannot just plug in all the things. It will take time, it will take cost. I need to do, the change has been requested or the change has been added. The change need to be resolved here. For that,
My doubt is this is an agile team, so
So-
still we have the change management.
yes, here
here
in this question, we have to inform it. In this question, it has to be. How can you do that? They need to know that. They need to know that what things are happening, the things are changing. This is a very interesting question. Analysis
Okay.
is always there. You see, here we are not talking about value. If there was something about value, I deliver the value. Here something is about the operations. Here something is that maybe something is not going to run. So I may have to look into that content. Okay, Bunny?
Yeah, got it.
I hope, guys,
Thank
today you enjoyed the coaching call. Impact analysis is a new term to batch 5. No. No. Impact analysis we discussed. It is in the stakeholder topic when you do RCA. The question is asking, do the change request or do the impact analysis? You have questions there. Batch 5 of TAFSA. However, the purpose of coaching call is to keep going forward into that. Acha, I will share the recording of the coaching call for batch 5, batch 4. Let's say if you go to your batch, okay, if you go to your batch, Here one is tracker, everybody knows that. Second is links. If you go to the third sheet, here you see coaching calls. Okay, here you see coaching call, and here question numbers are there. Question 1 to 4, question 5 to 11, 15 to 25, 26 to, like, all these coaching calls. They are not public coaching call. Okay, and then we have marathon 60 question answers, and then 4th January marathon 60 question answers. Like, whenever I do these coaching calls, I upload it, and then the link will be here. Everyone, batch 5, batch 4, both of you have that. All other batches, you also have that. Please see if it is accessible to you. See if you can put in the chat box yes or no. I want to make sure you understand that. Okay, that's very good. So guys, we will have one coaching call on Thursday. Samia, open that sheet. Samia, what is the challenge to you?
It is saying you need access.
Have you requested access before? I only see Moise access. Moise is asking access. Nobody else. Don't you have the access to the sheets, Samia?
I had few like in the start, but
Request
today I
again.
am clicking on that one
Request
with the
again.
same email.
Okay, request again right now. It will come to me.
Okay, sure.
This is batch 5 sheet. So on day 2, Samia, I removed all the access. I was updating the sheet. You didn't add from day 2.
Yeah, because I was just following
That's
other
okay.
things.
That's okay.
Okay.
Have you requested it, please?
Yes, I did.
Just give me a second. What is happening? Okay, Samia, here you go. Now you will be able to do. Okay, sister? Now you will be able to.
Thank you.
Okay. So guys, see you on Thursday coaching call. Thursday will be live on YouTube. Saturday will be 4 to 6 hour coaching call. Okay. On Saturday, we will first discuss 70 tips and tricks. Don't say me it is Eid. It's also for me. I will be working. So before you say it will be Eid the Safar, so I will be working also there. Okay. So you can eat your Urdu Qurbani before, but come to the class then. We will solve it with that. People who are in Saudi, people who are in Gulf countries. Like in Saudi, I had a student today, he has 11 days off. Like in some people have 5 to 6 is a normal off. In Pakistan, 6, right? 6, like, use this time, yeah. Your family, inshallah, will be there to support with you, right? 6 days off. So 6 hours, if you study for, let me make it very clear for you. Batch 5, how many of you are in Saudi Arabia? Batch 4, batch 5, put everyone who's in Saudi Arabia. Okay. Salman, who else is there? Give me your 100% dedication only for studies in these 6 to 10 days. Salman, how many holidays do you have?
Officially, these are like 6 days, starting from
Give me
5
8 to 10 hours
10th.
on these 6 days. After 3 days, I will make sure you become PMP. Magic. Right? So this is Tariq. Also, you give your 100%. Unless you are female in Pakistan, India, who have, like, one of the students yesterday said, I said, can you study? Yeah, Dinesh, I respect that. No leave. So I'm not gonna ask you that. Unless you are somebody like one of the student yesterday said that video about Eid and etc. She replied me, sir, I have to clean Pandey Manjana. She said it exactly, and for cooking and etc. I respect that. Like Asiya, probably you will not have that much time in Pakistan. Samia, you will have. I don't doubt that you will have time. So let's work into that. I want you to use that time. And Dinesh, you will have Saturday, Sunday with you on India. Let's use that time so that we can do PMP. I really want you to get this thing in the minimum possible time. See you in the next coaching call. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, sat sri akal. Good morning, good evening, good night. Bye-bye. So this was one of the coaching call that I do with my students. This was one of the coaching call. Okay. Okay. Amir Ali, can you please tell the details? Okay. Irfan, just message me personally. You see my number here, and I will share it with you. Now, the most important thing I want to share here with everybody, this was one of the coaching call. We did one coaching call yesterday on Monday. Then we will do one coaching call on Thursday, one on Saturday. 4 coaching call we are working every single day. And then with the Eid coming, especially in the Gulf countries, you have such a amount of time that you can dedicate really studying for your PMP. If I can show you like how we actually make sure that you become certified PMP. We give you a 7-step formula that you follow and you really clear PMP in the minimum possible time. So if you really dedicate yourself, if you like, this is my number, ping me there. I'm gonna make a roadmap that resonates according to your requirement. I'm going to make a roadmap that works into your schedule, like how much time daily you can spend. You tell me. That is the definition of a customized roadmap. The power of the customized roadmap is very simple, that it will be according to your requirement. Okay. The power of the customized roadmap is that it will be according to your requirement. How much time daily you can spend? Can you give me 6 hours? Can you give me 4 hours? Can you give me 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes? Whatever your story is, whatever the time you can give, I'm going to make a roadmap that reflects those things. I'm going to make a roadmap that works with that part and time. And in this way, I'll make sure you become PMP. Let me show you. So my class is going to start on 20th. But what I'm gonna do for everyone who joined the class now, I'm going to give a customized roadmap. Now, this customized roadmap consists of 2 major things. The first thing is how much time you can dedicate. The second, and a very important thing that I want to put into that, what is your learning style? Okay, what is your learning style? This is a very beautiful thing that I'm a PMI authorized training partner. You will get 35 PDUs. You don't need to worry about, hey, Amir, will I get 35 PDU or not? Of course, you will get it. I'm a PMI ATP authorized training partner. You will exactly get PDUs from PMI. Directly PDUs approved by PMI, you will get it. But what else thing I can provide you? This is the most important thing, most best thing in the world, that directly PDUs from PMI. Okay. That, and alone this should cost more than $2,000. But that is the part of the program. These PDUs, even if you don't have, they're the part of the program. Then this is the most important thing. Depending upon your learning style, like what is your learning style, guys? Do you like to read book? Do you? If yes, this is the book I'm gonna give you. I'm an author. My book is available in the market. I'm gonna give you my book so that you can read it according to that. What is your learning style? Reading, video, audio, or a combination of that? What is your learning style? Put in the comment box. I want to know you. Depending upon the learning style that you have, depending upon how do you want to get the information, I'm going to give you a customized roadmap. Secondly, how much time you can dedicate on daily basis. Like for example, if you're in Gulf countries, I have students who are getting 11 to 12 days off. Then there are people who are getting 6 days off. Like, what is your story here? How many hours daily you can dedicate into that? Now, these 2 factors, time plus learning style, this will give you a customized roadmap. Now, here comes the most important part of the program. The roadmap is given to you according to your requirement. Once the roadmap is given, like this is something I cannot put price on that. Why? That's why I'm calling it as a priceless thing. I cannot put price on that. Like if somebody says, "Hey Amir, I want a roadmap and I cannot join your program, can you give it?" No, because I need two things, and I can only need two things when you enroll in my program: your learning style, and then according to learning style I'll give you content. Second thing, how much time you can give. So it's a priceless thing, and every single week I'm going to change this roadmap. Every single week I'm going to change this roadmap, right? This roadmap will be changed. How I would know that now I need to change your roadmap? I will do daily follow-up with you. I will do daily follow up with you. This is the holy grail of my program. Most important thing. I will daily do follow up with you to make sure that we are on the right track. We are understanding things in the best possible way. A customized roadmap for you, a daily follow up. You see, when we do this daily follow up for the organization, we charge up to $10,000. But this is again the part of the program. This $2,000 PDUs, this priceless thing, this $10,000. And you can see that when I do follow up, we charge $10,000. But this is the part of the program, and this is the most important element, right? Then, this thing. You just saw the coaching call. I was doing one of the coaching call. This was the one coaching call. I am dedicated to do it myself. No, some cheap knocks of other persons. I will do the coaching call. I will work with you. I'll guide you and work into that. This coaching calls alone will give you more than $2,500 for 4 weeks. Normally, if it takes 2 months, like $5,000 only that coaching call, but that is the part of the program. You see, I care enough to make a program that is according to your requirement. I care enough to make something that works, resonate with you. Okay, so you see, coaching calls we do Monday. Today is Tuesday. I was doing this coaching call. Okay, then we have Thursday, and then we have Saturday. 4 coaching call we do every single week, making sure that you stay on the right track, making sure you understand every single nuances, making sure you stay in the best possible. Okay. Okay. So the next part. Okay. This again, my PMP community. This community is something that I have developed through a long time, building into it, building. You get the access to my PMP community. I already have mastermind. I already have PMP aspirant, thousand students community. You get the access to that, and now the most important thing, this access I cannot again put price on this. This is a priceless thing. Okay, you cannot put price on such community because that gives you the access to reality. So many things in the life. Okay, that is the part of the program. Then the best simulator. By the way, the cost of this simulator is now $550. Okay, the complete simulator. If you want the part of it, you can get for $350, but the complete part is $550. We worked into that. And I keep on doing that, keep on checking that, keep on working with you, guiding you, coaching you, moving with you till the last step, till the last direction. I keep on doing those things with you. And when I feel, okay, now you are ready for the exam. When I feel, okay, now this is good to go, you are ready for the exam, I'll give you final tips. This alone should be more than 5,000. I have a mindset call. I make sure this thing, all these things. From step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, every single thing that you need in order to pass the program. Okay, if I clear it, it's not 30,000, it becomes more than $50,000 value, but it is only $899. for the training. Every single thing that you need to pass in the PMP program only in 890. Let me tell you this thing, and the price is going up. Very soon it will be $1,500 or $1,200. We are doing calculations, but this will go up. Okay, so if you want to join, I highly recommend do it now before the price goes up, before you complain, yeah, but the price is too much. I want you to join now. Okay, all these things in front of you, $899. Okay, so how the journey is, one more time. So just to put the journey, you register for the program, you can pay on website, you can pay in the local bank wherever you are, you can pay there, right? Then you and I have a one-to-one call with you. Even if you join the group program, one-to-one is 5,000. Even if you join the group program, I will have a one-to-one call with you. Okay, then you will 20th, 21, 22, 27, 28, 29. I'll give you a 6 days live training. You will also get the recording of that, and then I'll give you a roadmap based on your learning style. How do you want to do that? Then you join the coaching call. I give you the topic question answers. You do the root cause, submit the application. I evaluate it, and when I feel you are ready, you give the exam. You see, I will tell you that you are ready. Not my facilitators, I will tell you. Because I evaluate every single student for their readiness. Let's register for it for today. This is something I want to share with you guys, and I really want to work with you guys because I don't want you to waste your time and value, and like at the end of the day you did not get anything. I really want I can support here and help you become a PM. I hope that helps, and I hope you can join the program and become PMP. So let me show you one video of the feedback from all the people who have joined, like from all over the world, not all the people, all over the world. Let's listen to that video. The one and only Amir Ali. Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
And then I started doing more research and I found you, and I hate newer videos, but the coaching calls was one of the things. And then you had another video that caught my eye where it was specific, outside the PMP, but I knew this is real content. This is things that will be on exam, right?
I did hard work for sure, but I think the follow-up, sir, you did. I don't know how you managed to do the follow-up with one particular student like me. You have hundreds of students. You are just keeping an eye on each of the students. So after my hard work, I can say that the credit goes to you, sir. That is for sure.
Hi, Amir. Good morning. Yes, I cleared the exam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. And this has happened only because of the customized roadmap and mocks, and you always keep on asking us to do proper RCA, detailed RCA. It happened only because of the detailed RCA. Yes, this RCA helped me a lot.
Thank you for all this guidance and support you gave me, Mr. Amir. Thanks for our team.
So I was just looking at his post, like who cleared the PMP, and he used to post the success stories on daily basis. So I reached out to Alina and I asked her like, how's his program or something. So she said like, you can trust him and you should join this program if you are looking for it.
It was a very customized base feedback that I was getting from sir, from you.
So yes, follow-up is very important, and thank you very much for that. It made me accountable. If you didn't ask me this often, I would have slacked off more.
I would say your course was super important. I think this was the main part, like once you understand the course, and then I think the mocks were super important. Your emphasis on mocks, like you kept nagging us that, get this mock done, do RCA. All of this was super helpful because pushes were they were similar. So yeah, mocks were there are so many mocks that you have, and if you do all of them, I'm pretty sure like anybody who does them can easily clear a PMP.
Amir, first of all, thank you so much. I think without your guidance, it took me 1 year, one complete year. I was preparing for PMP through books and everything. So I was giving some mocks also available online, and I was not able to, have that confidence that I'll be able to clear. But I'm telling you, after attending the classes, especially after doing the mocks, doing the RCAs, I was like feeling confident enough that yes, I can attempt it. And the day you told me to like book your exam, I still asked you that are you sure that I can give the exam? And you said yes, you're ready.
First of all, I thank you a lot for the privilege, because when I started Encounter with your program through LinkedIn, so some of your thoughts, always motivating me, like I can do it. So I always follow you, almost everything, all your journeys. I watch all of them, even the one that they speak in your local language.
So that was not an easy journey, and it would not be possible without you. I really appreciate the support. He was always available for my questions and always put me in the right direction. And actually, if I want to say how was the journey, my journey started 2 years back. When I first called you for the SP, and then you directed me to PMP, and then we did SP after that, and then you tricked me to do the PGMP.
Thank you so much, and again, Amir, thank you so much, and your mocks are really good. I mean, everyone should do your mocks for sure, and then they will be all prepared for the exam. And trust your program.
And then you came with your follow-ups, and that kind of really boosted me. Those daily follow-ups, making sure that I was getting the mocks that I needed to do completed, and following up on me, it really boosted my motivation again. And as I was started doing those mocks, I got an opportunity for a job which required me to have PMP, so I had to go for PMP before I get the interview.
Mostly coaching goal is for like you understand how you will solve the question. Mostly it is like that. We can only do the 10 or 12 questions, maybe less than that. But main thing is it will come into your bones that you have to do elimination technique. So you cannot go just, okay, this is the answer, I will go directly put this answer. That is the main thing. It will come into you that you have to do elimination technique. That is the best thing for coaching goal.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah, with the right guidance from yourself, I managed to do good in the exam and to clear the PMP. I would say that your approach was really helpful, because I'm not that type of a person who would sit there and read a lot of theoretical things to get things done. I'm more of a practical person who would prefer practicing over sticking to the theoreticals. And
I would definitely say that the root cause analysis for me was the key. And here's why. Is some people try so hard to memorize all the processes and how they're all linked together. And if you do this, then you got to do that. And some people, maybe they think that way. That was very hard for me. It was just a lot to memorize. I'm not Amir Ali. I can't do that. So for me, just the process of actually answering the questions with your technique of process of elimination. And then you're left with always like two answers. Which one do you do? And if you get it wrong, you have to go do the root cause analysis. So thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you very much for everything. Fantastic. I would not have done as well as I had done if I hadn't had that foundation that you gave me, for sure.
Who here wants to be successful? Raise your hands. Just listen to the success journey. All these people joined the program and they cleared it. Like, this is something I want to put in the context. If every single one of them can join and clear, why don't you? There is not a single thing into that way. Like the program that you get into that is one of the best program in the world. There is like, I'm a PMI ATP. I provide you every single thing. And the most important thing is that I'm going to hold your hand and make sure that you clear PMP. So if you are ready, let's get this thing done and let's make this certified. Bye-bye.
I would have not been able to clear the exam if Amir Ali would have come.
I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will be able to clear my PMP within a month.
I don't know what to say actually. Like I'm kind of like really
I got my results and I was above target in all 3 categories.
Wow.
So